Hello there. A rather grotty day for many of us on Saturday with low grey cloud, drizzle, further outbreaks of rain, and some of that rain turned to snow over the tops of the hills in the colder air. A different story though further north and west. Lots of blue sky and sunshine here in Argyll and Bute. It's just more of the same as we head through the next few days.
Morning, Louise. It's looking well, misty.
Shades of grey for the next few days, I'm afraid. Pretty much what we had yesterday is what we're going to keep, not only today, but actually for much of the week. Scraping of the frost off the windscreen, is that a winter sport?
Could be semi-professional.
You'll need to do it in Highland, Scotland, -9, but I have seen a couple of weather watchers. I'll show you those in half an hour. They are absolutely stunning. Clear blue sky and sunshine once again.
Louise, you are somewhere very beautiful. Are you on thin ice there?
Yes, I don't fancy scraping the ice off this car first thing this morning. -9 in Highland, Scotland, a hard frost, but you can see that sunshine coming up, and it's likely to stay with you all day in northwest Scotland and also into Northern Ireland as well. It was a slightly different story though further south, quite misty and murky. Here temperatures have held up at around 5 or 6 degrees, but where we've had those clear skies, and in Farnborough in Hampshire we had some clear skies through the night at -2. But for much of England and Wales, once again it's all about the cloud, I'm afraid, which means it's rather grey and gloomy. The cloud thick enough for some drizzle as well, a misty murky start, and it's pretty much likely to stay like that for the rest of the day.
Hello, we're looking at another grey and murky day for large parts of the country. The cloud's extensive, we've still got some mist and fog around, and peering through the gloom you can just about make out a bit of snow here on the hills in parts of Denbighshire. Got a bit of sunshine poking through across southwest England and here in Scotland where it's absolutely glorious. Mind you, it was a cold start to the day. We had temperatures of -9 in parts of the Highlands earlier. Now the reason our weather's quite quiet at the moment is because the jet stream is nowhere near our shores. Instead, it's flowing unusually far north, and these ridges are building high pressure to our north. It's this area of high pressure in particular that's sending these cold easterly winds across the UK. That's going to be with us for much of the week ahead, so don't expect any huge weather changes.
Good evening. Well, for most of us, it's been a fairly grey sort of weekend. We've had some outbreaks of drizzly rain around, especially towards the south and the east. So skies a bit like this. This was a picture in County Durham earlier on for many of us, but not everywhere. There was some sunshine that came through across the west of Scotland, southwest England as well. Beautiful blue skies earlier on in Cornwall. And actually, over the next few days, the weather isn't going to be changing in a hurry. It's remaining rather cool for the time of year, often quite cloudy, breezy, a little light drizzle, perhaps a bit of hill snow, but a lot of dry weather too.
Hello again. Hope you've all had a lovely day so far. Despite all of this cloud we've seen across the capital, it certainly has been rather gloomy out there, hasn't it? Now, looking ahead towards the next few days, well, we are expecting more of the same. So the high pressure, which has been positioned over Scandinavia, continues.
Hello there, very good evening to you. I hope you've had a lovely weekend. All but the far northwestern parts of Scotland have seen really just a fairly cloudy story.